do it.
Okay, you're loving it. Okay, internet. If you've maybe noticed from the title of this video, we are, or I am, and you are here for the experience of a lifetime. I don't know. This is armpit sweaty a little bit, maybe? Nah, looks like we're good. Extreme Paintball Store in Modesto, California. That guy owns this place. That guy works here. That's Junior. He owns Extreme Paintball here in Modesto, California. So he owns the store and the field. Eddie works here. Eddie plays for Sacramento. Nope.
Yeah.
Modesto Extreme.
No, Sacramento Excessive.
Is it okay? Yeah. There's like Modesto Excessive and like Extreme Excessive and like
Extreme Excessive,
Bermuda.
Brown,
it's crazy.
Yellow.
So you
red.
play for the
D2 team.
Division II team?
Yep.
But you did not play Division II at World Cup. You played
Semi-pro.
No, was that World Cup? Yeah, that was World Cup.
And Las Vegas, we played semi-pro.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But Las Vegas, you guys did well, I thought.
Yeah.
7th, 8th, 6th,
Sixth.
something like that. That's good.
6th.
Good.
Fifth was AC Diesel.
By 1 point, we lost.
So yeah, I don't know. We're just here hanging out. I keep talking about this. We always do these live streams Thursday nights. Then I always talk about like coming down here and
Been saying it for like 4 months, dude.
doing live streams here with these people. And I keep looking at myself, making sure I'm in focus because it's weird. Yeah, I don't like this lighting. I think I look weird. Anyway, I don't know.
It's a hangout. We just got finished doing the live stream on our Instagram page, which was very cool, having Brad around for
The
that.
Extreme Paintball
Yes,
Instagram.
Instagram. So we did that for 1 hour, and then we had an hour where Brad set up with all his microphones and lights and cameras, and now we're ready for Brad's live stream on a Thursday.
And somebody in the chat just asked, Frederick Fitzgerald, $2 super chat. No
what
homo.
was his comment?
Love you, Brad. No homo.
Thank you. But that's
What
okay.
about Eddie and myself? Nobody loves us?
Yeah, we got some good hair lights though. You see that like glow on your shoulders? That's good. Somebody asked in this chat room, when's the next time you're going to be at Capital Edge? So I believe all three of us will probably be at Capital Edge. I know they're going to well, I don't know if this guy is.
I'm not going.
I don't know. Are you really
No,
not?
we have practice on Sunday.
Oh, okay. So this weekend is the CEPL, the Capital Edge Paintball League, and Extreme has a lot of teams. There's a lot of those excessive teams. 3-mans?
Yep, we have.
You tell me about that. You know way more about that.
We have 6 teams in the 3-man.
We should lean forward.
too
We
far
should
away.
fill the frame up.
We're getting very close to each other.
Like,
though.
really, though.
So
You're
we
like
have
way over here, like,
6
yeah! Sorry.
6 teams in the 3-man on the Saturday. We have 3 X-Ball teams on the Sunday, which is the D4. We also, this one is the Extreme Summer Jam, I believe it's called. So we do sponsor the league. Throwdown. Summer Jam was last year, I think.
That's the real one we're talking.
So Extreme Throwdown. So we will have our
Cal
booth there.
Jam.
So there will be an Extreme booth there, but we have a booth at every event for the Capital Edge League.
So this weekend, I don't know. I'll be there on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be there for a very long time. I'm going to hang out, I guess, for a little bit. I don't know what's happening. Excessive. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now I'm blanking. I always talk about how like easy it is for me to just ramble and talk about nonsense, and now I'm like, what are we talking about?
So
what are we talking
is
about?
this one the same as this chat?
Yeah. It might be a little weird though.
It's going.
So there's definitely, I've been gathering, and what I've tried to do in these past live streams is gather topics that we could talk about. And I am not ready for any of those topics right now, so we're not going to talk about any of those topics. I just looked at. I wanted to talk about, there's a new paintball league in Southern California, but I don't really know what to say about it.
What's the league called?
I don't even know. There's the Pyro Paintball Cannon, this cool video. I want to talk about CPL stuff, the Torrid Meteor Shower. Yeah, U.S. paintball stuff. And then there's the cool Nero cocker? Nero?
60% of the time.
I forgot that was still going off every time. So, okay, we're going to scroll back here.
What was that?
I'm screwing myself up. Central Cal Paintball Guy
$10
with a $10 super chat. That's why that went off. What'd you say? You said, hey, Junior and Eddie, I'll show you guys some love. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Person.
Thank you.
Hey, Brad, thanks.
I think that guy was on our live stream earlier
Yeah,
on
it's
Instagram.
Curtis. His name's Curtis.
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 He said best store in the game and best
That's
place,
right.
best YouTube channel in the game. Well, I appreciate that. Best paintball YouTube channel, maybe. I don't know if that's saying much though, but thank you.
Yeah, it is saying a lot. There's not many good
guess.
YouTube channels for paintball. That's
Let's
for
see
sure.
this. Would you recommend Virtue's new pants? Have you guys? Do you have the breakout pants here?
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
We might as well grab them. They're literally right behind me.
Oh, are these the ones you did a video on?
Yeah. So, let's see what Eddie thinks about these pants. Eddie talks about paintball stuff often. What do you think
lot.
about the Virtue breakout pants?
I like
But
this
you have to
pants.
pull them over here so
yeah,
people
my
can
bad.
see them.
I like these pants. They're lightweight, but yet they're still durable. They have great breathability. A lot in the back, like you showed with in your video.
Yeah. So all this is mesh.
Yeah.
Not
They're-
all of it. Everywhere it looks
So
like
super
mesh.
light.
Yeah. Slim fit design, so they're gonna fit you nice and tight. I really like these pants a lot. I think they're great pants. But yeah, that's it.
So do I.
They have zip pockets too.
Yeah,
on
they
the
have
back?
zip pockets on the back here. They have the mesh material here. And then what's good about these pants, what Brad showed, is the Velcro here.
Oh, it's all
No more
Velcro.
zipper, because I really don't like pants that have zippers. So the Velcro there works really well. I think they're great pants.
The one problem that like I didn't bring this up in the video that recently came out about these things. Kind of was. I mean, I talked about the Velcro, but some people don't like this Velcro because it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe too small and it wears out. So guys that are, take your pants off and off and off and off, or if you dive a bunch,
And then it pushes the mud and
yeah,
grime
that
into
Velcro
it.
just tends to wear out faster. So for some people, they actually might like that button fly or zipper fly more.
I prefer
I don't.
if this had the string where you can pull it tight
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the hockey.
Drawstrings, yeah, like the hockey closure.
Yeah, because then you still don't have the hard part.
Like the, I believe the Exalt T4 pants are like that. The other Exalt pants, the low gravity pants, the new pants also have that drawstring I like. But I don't know, I like the
they do.
Velcro. It's not like a huge,
Yeah, you're right.
huge
Exalt
problem.
do have.
So they've got like,
I just like that. It gives
I
you that
personally
extra
don't.
bit.
I don't know. I'm
I don't
on
like
and
them.
off. I don't like the double. I think that having two of them is a little overkill.
Yeah, you know,
but
who wants to tie two?
I don't know. There's good and bad about it. Belt loops are nice though. Lots of pants don't have belt loops. These I think are the best heavy pants. So if you want pads with like, or pants with like lots of padding and just like super durableness, the T4.
Yeah,
From
this
Exalt,
is a good
I like a
value,
lot.
and then this one's good value too at that price. Let's grab a small.
There's also
pair.
those new. Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
then they'll fit in screen.
Yeah.
This is a youth.
So these are cool. These are really small though, because they're got youth size. These are the Hostel pants. I have no idea how much these are. These are probably $100. Yeah, say,
99.85.
bam, 99.
Got it memorized.
Yeah, so these aren't bad either. They're also another good padded option that are pretty inexpensive.
Yeah, we sell a
Or-
lot of these and the Exalt ones to the
Yeah.
first timers, the beginners.
They're priced well, so certainly.
They probably closed that and didn't turn off the open sign too, because we just did it for the test. Someone asked
Yeah.
about the HK joggers, how they hold up on the field.
So there's kind of weirdness about that. So there's, I guess, 3 types of these joggers, right? There's the casual wear HK
Yeah.
joggers that are made of 2 different materials. One's cotton, and one's polyester. I hate both of them. And then there's the, I think, free line joggers that are actual paintball pants.
Yeah.
Those are cool. And I don't dislike the other joggers. They're just so heavy. I mean, they're made of like a heavier material. So
We
I don't
had
know.
them to show you, but we just packed them away for the CPL. So they're in.
I thought about that. I was like, because they're around here, I know, but
Yeah, I think we packed
Yeah.
them away. We've been packing away for the event.
because they're
all of
just
them.
like sweatpants, really. I mean, the joggers are just sweatpants, which makes sense because they're supposed to be. But I don't know how well that's holding up to gameplay necessarily.
Well, at the end of the day, people are now seeing the pros wearing them for NXLs and seeing them on the webcast. But you got to remember they're playing on grass. It's pretty much nice grass every event, so they're going to hold up for those guys. But if you're playing a regular
like how
paintball
Eddie
park,
is so out of this.
then they're going to be.
Junior's like,
They're not going to hold
scared.
up enough.
There. What about
Junior
that?
should put his knees
Put my
What
knees
about
on
there?
your knees.
on there.
Do you need me guys to sort you guys out?
Yeah, you might have to before you leave, Gina.
Something. I don't
Sign
know.
seating.
Yeah. Hater marmalade sauce thoughts, Brad. Well, why not? Yeah. I thought of something.
That's a good answer.
Why not? Well, I think, Curtis, we're going to say what kind of gun you have first. Put what kind of gun you have in the chat.
Someone asked, should I get the CS2 or the DSR?
What do you guys think? I answer these
CS2.
questions all day long.
If you can
But-
get,
It's a different category gun.
Yeah, it's hard.
let's say,
You
if you
know?
can afford the CS2, because I mean that's a big price difference. But if you can afford the CS2, for sure CS2 is the best gun, hands down.
Yeah,
I would say.
sure. I mean,
I
it's
had
definitely
one.
better than a DSR.
Yeah, way more reliable.
But I don't know. The DSR's half the price.
But I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if you only have this $800, then the DSR is a good choice. 170R at that price point too.
Yeah, that's true. If you're like trying to stay into that $1,000 price, I mean, the 170R is for sure the best option. I think. What about the CS2 or Lux X?
The CS2 personally.
Yeah.
I know the Lux is super popular right now. We just had a guy trade in a Lux X today for a CS2,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that guy
yeah.
definitely chose the CS2.
For sure.
But it's personal preference again. You know, it's always going to be at that price point. They're both going to perform fantastic.
I have not even shot the Lux X, so I couldn't even tell you.
I
Which
shot it
is
last week.
probably not that good of a thing to say, but you know what, we're going with it.
Well, we got one in on trade today, so let's shoot it tomorrow.
thought
Well,
about
we'll
that
take it
today.
to Capital Edge. We'll
Kinda
shoot it
thought
this
about it.
weekend.
What is the best pack under $50?
Under
50?
50?
No one asked that. I'm just curious.
I think the Exalt pack, the new one, I like that. Is that under 50?
The Project, I don't
Let
think
me
so.
get up again and have a
I think
look.
it's
don't think
40, 45 or 50 and 45. 55 is what I'm going for. Yeah.
Well, that's close enough to 50.
Yeah. How much is the dyed jetpack?
50?
Yeah, I like that one. The dyed jetpack's good. The GI Sports glide packs are pretty. Or no, the glide.
Yeah, the glide.
Yeah, the
packs.
glide
The
packs are
races
good.
is strapless.
The Empire React harnesses are pretty cool. Although those are kind of rare, I think now, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I think this one's a good pack for 55. So you're looking at 50 to 55.
I did a video for this. Exalt paid me to make a video about these packs, so you can go watch that if you want to see Brad get paid from Exalt. I don't know.
The Glide's very
Glide.
basic.
These are popular. A lot of people
It
like
fits
this.
I
well.
like those.
The Glide. I also like it when these are all pulled up. It makes it look cooler.
I'm gonna hold that. so
I don't know why I
nice one.
asked that question. It was someone asked something.
No, it's good.
Someone
Someone
asked
asked
what the best
something,
pack is
and I
for
was
the
like,
beginner
"Ooh."
moderate.
Honest opinions on an XLS.
The shocker.
Yep. That's the answer.
You want me to put those back?
I mean, it's a-
I don't know. My biggest problem with the XLS, and I think like the RSX in general, is two things for me. Feel. I hate the way
Yeah.
they feel. And reliability. I feel like the other guns in that price from like Planet Eclipse or the DSR are better options.
yeah.
That's
same
how
thing.
I feel.
Like I have small hands and they're still too small for me.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, my hand's like,
Yeah, and your hand's way bigger than mine,
Awkwardly
and I
big.
still think they're too small.
I can't handle it. Like I just don't. I can't handle it. I can handle it. I just can't
You could
handle
probably
it.
one-hand it.
I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could probably one-hand
Whatever
it.
I could. Keep trying to drink that.
And it's empty.
Pro eject harness. Jake says.
Oop, don't-
Mitch K. I appreciate that $1 super chat, sir. $1.99, I should say. Shortest length gun for 10 to 12-year-old. Well, 100% the Mini GS.
Mini GS 100.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, Mini GS, or technically maybe the code, the Valken code, but the Mini GS is 100% the best small paintball
I don't even know if
gun
they're still
ever made.
making the Vulcan.
I know, I don't even know.
Shall we get a Mini GS just to
I'll grab
show?
Minis are small.
Let's
So
grab 'em.
what's good about the Mini, I think, it kind of does two things for kids. For that 10 to 12 age, is it's really small, so it's lightweight and easy to move around. But they're also very, very reliable. So you kind of just turn it on and use the thing. You don't necessarily have to think about it so much. It just works. So that is
There you go.
a Mini. That's
See
a
how
cool
tiny
color
they
too.
are.
It's got that like
That's a color swap we just did.
cool like, what color is that? Brass, bronze?
Bronze and black.
Bronze and black. So they don't make this gun. It is swapped. So they swapped this with, what color is this thing? Bronze and green? Lime
Red, I
green?
think.
Red?
Yeah, red.
So
What's
then
the-
we got a
what's
black
the-
and red,
What's the green one I'm thinking of?
Green and blue.
green and blue.
Silver now.
Oh, the new color's silver, yeah.
My wife says
Oh, no.
hi, Gina.
These are small. Look at that.
But they're perfect for the younger person getting into this style of paintball for sure.
Absolutely. They are fantastic for it. What's that?
Well, we were talking about harnesses,
You just grabbed it.
so I grabbed this one.
That's my favorite.
Oh,
one.
yeah,
This
yeah, yeah.
is the collaboration with Eclipse and HK,
H.
and that colorway is exclusive to the Collab group, which is 6 different retailers, 1 in Europe and 5 in the US. So you can get that across the US from those guys. We have them in stock here at the store or BlackFridayPaintball.com.
Gina, someone put HK.
And you can pick them up.
Someone put it.
Yeah, I say
HK.
I say
HK.
Well, at least it's not like HZ, because then he'd be like HZ or some nonsense. Who knows what would happen?
Another one.
So those are kind of neat. I always think it's cool when people can get like, I don't know, just like custom stuff that's not like, I don't know. Something was distracting me. Something unique we'll go with. CD523, thank you for that 1001 super chat.
Can I ask why
helps
01?
It helps this thing go. I know, sometimes I wonder that. Or like
Is it
someone
to get to
top
be
one.
the top super chatter or something? Does that help people? Is that
It doesn't matter. I mean, it might if the thing was working, but my like indicator on who's the top one's not even doing it. So
yeah? Super
might
chats
be
are
a thing.
super cool just to help the YouTube. I follow other YouTubers as well, and people giving to the super chat really makes this worthwhile. Because you guys don't see what Brad has to do behind the scenes to
That
get
guy
this
answered.
stuff all going, and it
That
definitely
guy
is
with the
time.
marmalade answered. Whatever you told him to post one go.
yeah.
Balance, Thanos.
So it is appreciated for sure, 100%. There was, I don't know, something else to talk about. Oh, 2 things. So, is there a Lux X here? There is
Yes.
not a Lux
No.
X here
Oh, did he not drop it in? Is he dropping it off?
No.
at some point.
Oh,
Gave it to David.
Change that whole thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
Lux X's. So the problem with the X's is they're just limited, right? Like they're not mass-produced new things. They're not like, oh, let's make 50,000 of them and ship them all at once. They're making like 20 and then 10 and then. So they're kind of coming out slowly. So it's not uncommon for a store like this or any stores really to just not have any at the moment. I thought there was a used one. Someone was supposed to bring it in. They didn't do it yet. But
that wasn't the X, was it? That's my bad. That was the.
no, he was dropping off an X.
He dropped off a 170R.
He changes
I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay.
Whatever's
Oh,
happening.
we traded it. Okay.
So Curtis earlier asked about marmalade and if marmalade grease was good, and he has a RSX and an Impulse. Well, I would say on the Impulse, on like the regulator and stuff like that, and the LPR, marmalade's fine, whatever. And you'd probably ideally put a lighter weight grease or oil on that ram or hammer. I don't know what they're calling it. The RSX, I think that the marmalade is a little bit too thick, and I would prefer a lighter weight grease. Honestly, just like the sleek or the stock grease that's coming with the RSX is perfect. Using the Dow 33 is what I would do. Yeah. But I've also experimented with grease a little bit. It's not a bad idea if somebody has, say, marmalade or hater sauce or some random other grease. It's not necessarily bad to try it out and see how it goes. Because there's definitely guns that just work better with a lighter weight grease. And the RSX, I think, is one of those guns. Yep. That's that. So those are the 2 things I want to talk about. I was remembering the 2 other things that, not 2 other things I wanted to talk about, but I was thinking about stuff at the top of my head to start talking.
The Lux
No.
X, is it just the black ones they've released right now?
No, we got a blue one. Remember?
Yeah, I sold
They've
the
done
one.
colors for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They're
right.
just trickling in.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Which,
Which-
is that? What's the HK one called? Is
The
it-
HK Lux.
HK, yeah, I think it's just they.
Oh, is it just their version?
They
There's
started
no other
shipping
name?
those, I think.
Yeah, just
recently.
black I've seen. Of that.
I don't like those. I feel like the milling on the HK Lux goes the wrong way.
Goes like this way. Like
It's
reverse
very
this
So-
way.
similar to a Twister look.
Yeah.
But it's going the wrong
not
way.
The is it opposite way to a
Yeah.
Twister?
Yeah.
It's going the wrong way. So, like, I think normally on paintball guns and cars, because we do take a lot of this design from cars, really. But so all these guns are trying to go this way. They're all designed going forward. So if you ever look at the lines on stuff, it's all like swooping back so that it looks like you're like aggressively going forward. On the HK gun, the lines are going the wrong way. So it kind of looks like it's the gun's supposed to be like going this way. It doesn't look right. It looks very weird to me. I feel like they just should have made it go back, and it's like going this way. I don't know.
Smack me in the face, dude.
It's weird. That's my thought on the X. Who knows? The HK RSX is amazing, though. Anyone see one of those?
I've never even seen one before in
That was
person.
a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just
I've
it's
never
just
seen
a
one in person.
it's just literally a
With
gun that says HK on the
Some
side.
jewels charged.
He's like HK. So I don't know. MG100. When's that thing coming out? I don't know.
They're getting close, I believe. Did Heather say anything?
End of the
about
year?
end?
I don't think they've said it. Yeah. World Cup,
Yeah. Everything's World Cup.
November.
Push out really
I mean,
far.
2020.
Okay, maybe we'll hit that date.
Eclipse is so back ordered on Emacs and
Yeah.
170Rs. I don't even know what's going through their minds right now. They must be just trying to push them out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, they've been like back ordered on Emacs forever.
Yeah.
But it's not surprising. I mean, they're awesome. So
Yeah. And they're having to switch that from their retail version and their rental version. So
Oh,
there's
that's
different
true, huh?
packaging, different things. So they must
Yeah,
just
yeah.
be making so many for retail, then so many for fields, then so many for retail, and just trying to catch up, I would think.
it's good and bad.
Yeah,
A
they
good
say
and bad
it's
problem.
A good problem to have, I guess.
Unfortunately, it's a low-end gun. I'm sure they'd much rather they be selling CS2s at this rate.
They're selling 170Rs at that rate.
Really? Yeah. How many? You think you guys sell this equal amount of 170Rs in Emacs? No way. That's insanity.
No.
I was like, that's no way.
Still, for us, a
There's
lot.
no way. But it is a lot for a high-end gun too. High-endish, I guess. Something expensive, we'll say.
Yeah.
Do you know what happened to Paintball 2 Extreme magazine?
No.
Like every magazine in the world, they went out of business because of the internet.
Nobody bought it.
Yeah, John, what's his name?
And
Amadera.
something like that.
Alameda or something.
Yes,
Something like that.
he bought it, which is basically he owns Paintball.media. So I think they just came together. I
Who
know-
knows what Paintball Media is doing? No idea.
I know Josh works for them and stuff.
Oh, Silverman?
Silverman,
Yeah. He's good.
A really good guy.
He's good at his job too. He has a good job. Someone asked something I was gonna try to answer. Any rumors on a CS 2.1 or an LV2? LV2's like,
Super
rumor for
rumors.
years.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
just nonsense. Like, there's just nonsense all over there about that thing. Planet Eclipse's Jack Wood, the guy who makes the things, has come and said that there is not a CS2 planned at this point. I can guarantee you they have a working prototype, but they don't have plans to sell one.
A CS 2.5
Yeah, not-
or 2.1 or whatever.
An LV2.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
have plans yet. I think the CS 2.1 could be interesting. I think typically when we've seen like the Geo 2.1 or whatever version tick, it's always with upgrades though. So I don't know necessarily what upgrades they would put on
when
the
do they
CS2.
normally drop that?
Or you might just see a CS version, like a milled down version, like when you see the CSR, the LVR.
That's true. We could see a limited version of the CS2.
So there's always rumors, but nothing has been said yet. That's for sure.
Should Jose get a TIPX?
I mean, Jose, if you want
Wow.
a pistol, it's a good pistol.
What are his other options though?
The first strike.
Yeah.
Uh,
T9
Man, I think they
No,
stopped.
the FSC.
They
for
stopped at
first
T9
strike
for-
compact pistol or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
The first strike compact the first strike compact
yeah.
pistol.
I like it because it's just so much smaller.
Yeah. So your options are those two. I mean, realistically, those are the two good things. There's a big size difference, though. Why are they so bigger in size?
One's
Compact.
a compact, one's not.
Yeah, but why?
Well, it's because
Explain why.
Would you like me to explain?
I will explain. So what's kind of cool?
That
I mean,
sounded rude.
Hopefully Brad knows,
I'm
'cause I
sitting
know
here in
too
front of the
well.
camera. So what's kind of cool, what I like about the TIPX is that there's two things going on here, right? We have magazines, and just paintballs go in that magazine, right?
Yeah.
Just paintballs. And then you can put a 12-gram CO2 cartridge in there, so your 12 grams go in there. So what's kind of cool is that you can put your 12 gram in there and then get about 2 magazines off this 12 gram. So you could put one in there, shoot 2 magazines. What kind of sucks about these is they store the 12 gram and the paintballs in there. So every time you remove that magazine, you lose that CO2. So you have to like reload magazines every time
But
and
the
lose
CO2
that CO2.
is a smaller CO2.
Yeah.
It's 9.
Yeah, they take the little
So it gets
9 ounces.
I like that better
So-
than that.
I would.
It's kind of cool, right? It's cool that it's all self-contained,
Yeah.
but how much are these magazines?
Because I would have more mags and then just flip them out. But the price on the mags are
45 or 50, I think. Either way, they're like double the price
yeah.
of the magazines on this thing.
But it is this plastic.
Yeah, they're all
plastic?
plasticky. So it's kind of cool that this is self-contained, but it's cool that you can like, I don't know, it's just cheaper, so you can get more magazines. And there's way more modifications to this. I think they're more reliable. Yeah. But it is
It's
cool
what you're
how
looking for. If you're looking for a small, compact side piece, then
That's sick.
it is cool how these are, yeah, kind of small. We also know that like the frame on this, like if you look at like that trigger frame, is considerably larger on that thing. Yeah, I think that's all the differences. I mean, there's obviously more differences, but I think those are the two big differences. Yeah. Although these are really neat and cool, right? Like,
shall I put them
More
back, or
John
shall we
Wick.
leave
It's more
them on
John
here?
Wick status.
John Wick. Oh, that's
more John
Friday.
Wick
I want
status.
to watch that. Oh, I just clapped.
Gina
That
said she was
probably
taking us.
definitely- There you go.
I can't spin this one though. I can spin the TIPX.
Oh, thanks. It's because this one's too heavy. This one feel like it would break your finger. But I have baby fingers. You have man fingers. Like,
No, I
look at
don't.
that.
I have never manual labored in a day in my life hands. Which is not good. So Kuro official, I'm sorry, it took me forever to get through that like spiel about pistols. How does ANS affect smaller, we're gonna say stores like Extreme? I'm curious from the perspective of Junior.
Interesting question.
I can answer that too because I owned a paintball store for a while.
You know, I think it's good that they are so big, and they, for me, on a personal level, they drive me to work harder and be better.
Sure.
So I look at that as a plus from that. It gives me more drive to do better. They are a law to themselves, and that hurts us smaller businesses.
They are
at
what?
times.
They're a what to
So like they
themselves?
basically make their own rules.
Oh,
law
okay.
To
okay,
themselves.
okay, yeah.
They're lawless.
And that hurts small businesses at times. So, I mean, how does it affect us? We obviously lose some sales, but not enough to worry, and it drives us forward.
That's positive. Yeah.
So your perspective as owning a store up until recently?
So I don't have a problem with, I mean, as a store owner, it sucked, right? I mean, as a store owner, it sucks that Amazon exists. It sucks that you have competition because don't I want all the money? I mean, that's the point of owning a business.
But at the same time, Amazon, A&S, they have a bigger, they expose more people to paintball.
Sure.
So I get customers into the store that have shopped on Amazon, had a bad experience, or don't
Yeah.
really know still, and they had a good experience but want to take it to the next level. Amazon's not there for them. And A&S is there, but it's only a purchase, not to get
Sorta,
the
yeah.
information that
Yeah,
they need.
they're
That's a-
kind of there to help, but yeah, certainly not as much as a brick and mortar like in-store
Yeah.
experience. If you have good employees.
Yeah, good employees and a
The
good
customer
stock
service.
store makes a huge difference. It gets people excited about paintball throughout the week. It keeps people excited about paintball, and that's a good thing for the thriving area, I think.
One thing that Curtis, probably not, because Curtis asked if I could make another video just on greasing poppet valve guns or whatever. There's really not a point because most pop valve guns do not use grease. It's primarily on like the regulators or whatever. So I probably will not. The one thing that I don't like, the one thing that's kind of weird to me about ANS is how, I don't know, man. I've always talked about it. I like how there's more paintball. I want more people to make money in this industry, and ANS prohibits that. And I don't like how, as a store owner, I never liked how ANS would get away with stuff that I would get in trouble for.
Like a law to
Yeah.
themselves.
So like
That's
he
what I
said they were
was saying.
lawless, right? Like so like ANS could like, for example, if ANS all of a sudden made CS2s half price, just whatever, random $1,000 off. CS2s are $500 on ANS. I would get my account suspended if I did that. Like they would not allow me to sell their products anymore, which is fair because I signed that document that said I couldn't do that. But if ANS did it, they'd just get away with it.
I mean, and Brad's stretching it on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. And I just used Planet Eclipse as a random example. But, you know, they could do some big sale, and then ANS is easily Planet Eclipse's biggest account. So they don't want to get rid of that account that's huge. So they're just going to, like, slap them on the wrist and be like, don't do it again.
Yeah.
That's the part that I didn't like, but that's, I don't think, exclusive to paintball. That's probably a problem everywhere in every single industry.
I was going to say, other industries have the same problem with bigger retailers, but the other problem is, I don't even blame A&S Gear. I blame the manufacturers.
Sure.
And Brad's
100%.
using the worst example, I would say, because Eclipse are very strict with A&S, because they don't get away with anything.
I do feel like if any company was to do anything, it'd probably be Eclipse.
Yeah, that would actually follow through. But really, so that comes down to, is the manufacturers to blame, and are they protecting their retail stores? Which,
And to be honest, if I was A&S, it'd be worse.
yeah, I mean, you can't fault the guy.
I'd be trying to pull even shadier stuff. So, yeah. But Alice, with that, I think it's Alyssa. You corrected me.
Alyssa.
Yeah, Alice is definitely not spelled that way.
I was gonna say, it's got an A in it, dude.
Anyway, with a $4.99 super chat asks, wondering if you would go with the Freak XL or F1 AccuLock.
Oh, let me get you both.
Thanks, friends from Reno.
That was a super
Well,
chat, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's get both.
Reno. Is it raining? Reno. Is it raining in Reno? It's crazy weather
Probably.
outside. It's sunny right now.
It's sunny
actually,
now. It was raining earlier.
Weird. AccuLock
I'd say.
XL. I don't know. They're both priced really well. I don't. So I don't know. Yeah. Why?
Here, I want to put that back.
Which one? Junior.
Well,
Since Eddie walked away.
first of all, I think this is what I tell people in the store. A good barrel kit is the most important, and they both are really good. So they're both going
Buy
to
both.
do the job. When you're buying a barrel kit, you want to have the luxury of being able to size your paint. The barrel to the ball. The ball to the ball size of the barrel.
I want to show
And
the case.
they both do that, and they both work really well. So the next part for me, the reason I like the Field 1 barrel kit a little bit more, I would say, is it just feels better quality because the inserts, the way it locks together, you don't get any of the moving of the insert like you do in the Freak. But with me saying that, I used to shoot a Freak barrel kit for a long time, and I love it. So as long as it's a good barrel kit, I don't think you can go wrong, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk about barrels all the time, so I'm like, it's a tube of aluminum. So as long as you get a good tube of aluminum that is using good paintballs, I think for the most part they're accurate. I think the only advantage you're probably going to find with this is maybe a bigger variety in inserts. I don't actually know. Are they making the
they're
677 though?
They're different inserts from the Freak.
Oh, I know. But like how they make the regular Freak inserts, they make the 677 and the even smaller sizes.
675.
So what does that one have, Eddie?
This one has a 695.
Let's see. Wait. 695.
687.
This doesn't have that.
It has the 687.
687. That's same.
It comes with 6.
687. What's the next?
679.
67. Yep. So that's two the same.
675.
675. No.
I don't know. So
I want to finish it.
Hold on. 683. He's on a mission, dude. Just let him go.
683. No.
691.
691.
it's just not exciting for people to watch
I
us.
know. But three. So three are the same in that 6 option.
So that's not what I meant. But this does have 8 inserts versus that 6. But what you can also do is buy even more of these inserts in different sizes. So you can go even smaller. When these AccuLock barrels, that's all it is. They don't sell like way, way smaller sizes. So that might have been helpful.
I like the AccuLock.
Just buy a good barrel. Yeah, they're both
Used
good
it for
choices.
Both good choices.
Ooh, the chat is running crazy. I don't know. So yeah, they're good barrels. There's also this thing's brand new, the AccuLock Lite that is coming with 2 bore sizes, that barrel tip and back. It does not come with that carbon fiber case, but it does come with that cool case. I actually like this.
It's like a sunglasses case.
I actually think
Or
I
a-
like this more.
You like that more than the hard case?
It's just
Yeah,
way
I like that.
smaller.
It's just easier to
Yeah,
deal with.
it's got less stuff in it.
That's true. Anyway. Okay,
Cool, dude.
there's your stuff. We gotta put
Put it
that
back
back in
together.
there.
Too. Don't worry, I got you.
Anyway,
After this live stream, can you see everybody who super chatted?
yeah.
Like, to see a repeat of their names.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
But does that disappear after the live?
No.
Does it
When I
say-
close that, it goes away forever. when I
I was
close
just
that
thinking
window.
about doing a giveaway. And picking
everyone who-
somebody who's super chat.
Sure.
Field 1 Echolux.
I don't know about all that.
Yep, the light version. Yep.
Okay.
You gonna do this? You gonna do it?
Yeah, yeah. Anybody who's
All right.
super
Giving
chats.
away anybody who super chats, you get entered into a contest to win a Field 1 Aculock
Okay,
light.
so how
There you go.
But I don't know. As long as Brad thinks he can make that work.
Yeah, how would they get it? These people are everywhere, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's not a problem. I got to figure out more figuring out how in the hell we do this giveaway.
well,
You just
if
write
there's-
everyone's thing down.
Who the
shake it
hell
in
is
half.
that person?
Just write
Well,
their
can't
thing.
you message them after on YouTube?
Yeah, you just
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that. Think about this.
I'm like, I don't know how to figure out who these people are.
can't message them on YouTube.
Nope.
No,
They took it
I didn't
away.
realize.
You can't
so
message
before the
single
live stream's
accounts.
over,
Can they post their information?
we
right
have to
now?
pick one,
Alright.
and then they have to contact you.
Yeah, but how do I know that's the person?
What if
I
they,
mean, you can like leave a super chat and then comment in the chat, but then I
Comment in the
can't
chat their
go
name.
back and find the chat.
their name and phone number, and I'll start writing it down right now?
What about this person who's already super chatted?
Yeah, just say, hey, if you're still here.
Hey, I don't want to throw this off, but we're definitely going to do it.
Okay.
Well, you're already getting people going now.
So, yep.
Do you want me to write it down?
Well, no, Brad says that'll always be there.
Yeah,
so
but
then
they're-
before we sign off,
Tell
we're
them
gonna
to
pick a
DM you
winner.
on Discord. That is a terrible solution.
What is Discord?
Exactly the point.
What is Discord?
that's the point. Okay. I don't
We'll
know
work
how
it
this
out.
is going to work.
Obviously, this is not scripted.
I'm telling you, what if they're still in it? Message their name and phone number. I'll write it down.
Is everyone going to see them name and phone number?
Look, see, they're doing
Yeah.
it. Roberto, Gina likes giving stuff to him.
Oh,
So
Roberto, you're the winner.
Let's
No.
not.
I'm just saying. What the heck is Discord?
Well, let's keep
A chat.
talking, and Brad can think
server.
about this. Have them put their email in the super chat. No, because then that's
Yeah,
public.
but what about the last people too? Like,
Oh yeah.
if we're doing a giveaway, I think that all people that super chat should be involved in the giveaway, not
Correct.
just the last half of the people. Because in the first half, people are like, "What the hell?"
Well,
Are they already gone, though? When
It's
they're
true,
watching?
no,
Let's
they'll,
see.
they'll
Say
still be on here.
CD523 still in here.
Well, it
Then
don't
it's
matter
Mitch
if they're not. They've disappeared. That's on them.
That's on them.
They stick to the end.
Let Gina pick.
Is that Roberto?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Salissa's still here.
We're gonna do it one way or the other.
Trump tone.
Tell them to add us on Instagram. Or,
I still remember when I was like, man, there was something to Donald Trump thing, and I was like, that's an aggressive screen name to use nowadays.
Trump tone.
And then it was about a trumpet.
Open
So-
second.
Get it? Trump tone.
Oh, good one.
I was like, oh, that's clever. Well, I appreciate all these super chats, guys. Giveaway or not, I don't know what's happening. I appreciate it.
It's
you know.
definitely
we're
gonna
gonna figure
happen,
it out.
and
Does-
we have a list of names. and
Does
just-
super chat equal gambling for this? Yes, 100%.
Oh shit! Am I gonna?
I mean, not
Go to jail.
normally.
Am I causing Brad a problem
Not
with YouTube?
not normally, but technically this is gambling.
Is it really?
You didn't
Yep.
say answer.
People give away stuff on YouTube all the time.
Technically, it violates their terms of service.
No,
You
I don't
should
wanna get
read
Brad
them.
in
Too
trouble.
bad you're already going, dude. Look.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. I give stuff away all the time. That's not a problem. I'm just
Yeah.
saying they don't
Yeah.
really they
There we
don't
go.
do anything about it. I'm just saying. So
I just threw you.
I don't know how to do this.
You want to post an Instagram on
So
No. From all these, you can scroll through it. Yeah.
okay.
All right. So then, before this live stream ends, we will announce a winner from the super chat,
there? Oh, then
All
they
right,
can
fine.
and then they can contact you.
And then
prove
how do they
it's them.
contact? How do you prove it's me? How do you prove it's them?
They
They
want.
can send you a screenshot of their YouTube
YouTube
channel.
If you say their name at the end of this, can't they reply back with their actual name?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. There you go.
See, that's why we have
Gina,
Gina
that's
here.
why you're in the background. So yeah, we're good. We're gonna do it that way.
Okay.
Let's carry on answering questions now. We
Whatever you
worked it
say.
out.
There's
Figure it out,
$200.
Brad. Oh, look, he did it again.
Figure it out, Brad.
Well,
I
I
don't want it.
that is.
Who is that?
You are CD. I would like to know your name. CDR
No, he's the
523.
guy we were just talking about.
That is a mega super chat, and yeah,
That's the biggest super chat I've seen, and I watch
it's
your shows.
the second.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
I
the
just-
sort of
it
thing
is
that helps
like-
the show keep going. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Brad's a good dude.
definitely hits Brad in the right spot.
Oh yeah, you're back.
I get
forgot.
nervous when people
You're so
touch me.
old. I
My
forgot how
back
old you are.
hurts so bad. Eddie went to pat me on the back, and I'm like,
Old
I
man,
don't know what
dude.
happened. Dude, I really do appreciate that. Like, seriously. Like, it's awesome. Yeah.
Tell 'em how long we've known each other.
Mini axe performs in rainy weather.
The
please.
biggest ever was 300.
Oh wow.
The
gave you
axe
that?
and the mini
That was like the
performs great
second live
in-
stream I ever
in bad
did, and I was
weather.
like, holy
Just
shit,
answering
I
that
need to
for
start
you.
live
I
streaming.
can't see who you are.
Ever since then, it's been $5.
I was like, damn. It's helpful. What'd you just read?
Somebody asked how the mini or the axe performs in a rainy weather, so they both perform great. Now, especially, the grips are better. Everything's better on the mini and the axe.
Oh, and the two. What do you mean grips? Are they better?
Yeah.
Well,
nothing
yeah,
missing.
yeah. No, I guess they don't bow and flex and get
Yeah.
all like
Like
wobbly
the
as much.
first
So
versions of
for
them
sure.
all did.
Axe 2.0 or Mini
2.0, but different price points.
I don't know how you're doing this.
We're just
Oh,
going to
you.
scroll through and randomly pick a winner at the end. I
Should
don't
we
know
keep
anybody.
saying we're doing it or no?
Yeah, why not? If you want to push it, if you don't,
Yeah.
then keep
Okay, so
quiet.
whoever leaves super chatter people, here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna have to stay for the next 20 minutes. So at 7:30 when this thing ends, when we call this thing, if you left a super chat and you're in this chat room still, I don't know,
We'll pick a name from
We'll-
the list. Gina will do it.
randomly select a name,
Gina's like, I'm out of here.
and then whoever, yeah.
You can then post
Wins.
with your real name.
Can they message you
So yeah,
on
any
YouTube?
multiple. Oh, figure it out. Multiple account. You can do multiple entries too. So what we're gonna do is I'll count all the super chats,
Yep.
and then Gina will pick a random number, and then whoever that number is wins.
There you go, guys. We just wanted. Sorry, I made it so
That's how we did it
complicated. I
earlier.
didn't think about it. It's just
It
off
makes
the
everything
top, but we wanted to
complicated.
give
Don't worry
something away. This is a great barrel kit, so why not give
Yeah.
it away?
The hardest part is that there's no way to contact people, and your name's out crazy.
Yeah, we'll find a way. But let's not throw
Curtis.
this off. Ask you questions. We're here to answer them.
No,
There's
no.
still another half an hour left of this live stream.
And Evan says thank you for that paintball content. Of course, I appreciate it. And I try to maybe we should give away barrels every time.
No, Brad. This
Central
is
Cal
illegal. You
paintball
just
guy,
can prove
$100.
that you didn't know.
That's Curtis
There,
again.
I paid for the AccuLock. Yeah, close. Yeah, $5. So Brad can buy it and give it away, right?
There.
Seriously though.
That way you don't get in trouble with the YouTube police.
Well, he's still doing a giveaway.
I try to think about stuff and it doesn't work well. I can't think. I have to continually keep talking.
Yeah, just keep
Soren, $13. That's a random number too.
Still have
Love-
stuff you want to talk about too.
That's
Yeah.
all over.
I tell you what, let me get it going.
Love your channel. Keep doing what you do. I'll try to do it. Would also love that barrel. Love from Utah. Utah. I was looking. I'm thinking about going to Utah this summer. Dave, you should do a video on stretching before you play. That'd actually be a good idea.
Do you stretch?
I should.
touched
Have
your
you
back.
seen Brad walking around with his
I
back?
stretch.
He can't
Yeah, I was
stretch.
gonna say.
Almost every day. Well, I used to. Now I
Do you
can't.
do yoga?
I try to.
Really?
It's too bad for my back.
Like 35 years old, dude.
I hurt my back somehow. I don't know what I did to my back. It's messed up. It's getting better. Sosa, extreme paintball love. Thank you. Or whatever. To these guys. Okay, we're avoiding super chats for exactly, I don't know, a couple minutes. There's Dufort.
Good job,
Where's
Junior.
Dufort at?
He left.
He left.
Oh. He's
He
back there
didn't say
still.
bye.
God, there's lots of these.
Hey,
Lots
so-
of big super chats.
so-
I feel like bad and like nervous.
Yeah,
for
guys,
these
this has
things.
nothing to do with Brad. He's not
Well,
trying to get more money.
I
but-
appreciate it, guys. It's very appreciative.
Let's talk about Team USA. Brad, I know
301.
it was on your list. I know something you've thought about and been looking at. So let's talk about Team USA.
Well, I don't know what to talk about.
So,
Paintball Team USA.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
they have released some merchandise that you like to the look of, correct?
yeah.
So that's something that you can touch base on.
But I don't have any pictures of it, so we can't really show what it looks like.
Oh, got you.
That's why I skipped all that stuff, because it all involves like videos or demonstrations or something like that I'm not ready for.
Well, you guys should definitely look the Team USA up. I think doing a Team USA and for those players representing the country, I think it's a good thing.
They're doing
For
like
sure.
different age groups this time too.
There's
aren't they?
under
not
19s,
ready.
I believe.
Yeah, and
there's,
a women's.
there's women's.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
doing fundraisers to try and to make it affordable. Because
Yeah.
I don't know where they're playing. Is it Europe?
It's Europe.
Europe
Yeah, it's
and
part
XL.
of Excel Europe.
Amsterdam? Yep,
I wish
that's
they
where
had
they're-
that like when I was 16. That would have been cool.
Amsterdam is where they're going to have the Nations Cup this
Right.
year.
We did the I think it was the Nations Cup in the when it was
Huntington
the first
Beach,
origin
maybe?
X Bowl. No, it was in Pittsburgh. I want to say in 2002, the first ever X Bowl.
Team England.
And there was Team
So
England.
I always,
and
why do
USA.
I always think that the first X Ball tournament was in Paris, was in like France, and like
No.
Team USA went, and it was like the first actual match was like USA versus Europe,
no,
right?
no.
No.
Just making stuff up.
We did. It was definitely in 2002 at the Amateur Open.
That was MAO. No.
No, it had nothing.
You're thinking IAO, maybe International
Maybe.
Amateur?
Yes, that's where Richmond, Italia introduced X Ball.
Okay.
There was all the countries: Russia, Sweden, England, USA. I have a lot of the X Ball jerseys actually still. From
Yeah.
all those.
Yeah.
And that's when it first started. And I know just from playing with England that it's a good feeling. I know paintball's not a huge
Yeah,
sport,
yeah.
but to be able to represent your country is pretty cool.
Sure.
That's the team that formed Nexus, where I started playing in the US with. So that was good.
Wait, so
Changed my
Nexus is
life.
how old then?
So Nexus, pretty much, I'd say 80% of the Nexus team,
London Nexus.
London Nexus, was the UK team, the England team in 2002.
England or UK?
England.
England?
Was we talked about that earlier, and that team then
We'll
in
ask the chat.
2003 became London Nexus. So 2002 it was the England team. 2003 it became Nexus that played all the MPPLs,
Okay.
minus 2 or 3 guys.
How'd you guys do in the MPPL?
It's middle tier, I would pretty much call it.
How many teams do they normally have in 7-man for pro? 20-ish?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Somewhere in
guys,
there?
2002, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You played pro.
Couple years, 2010, 2011.
Was it pro or was it semi-pro?
It was pro.
For
2 years
excessive.
Excessive, yeah.
For MPPL. Okay, yeah. All right. I remember.
Played for 2 years. I think junior played what, 5 or 6, Junior?
We with excessive.
Excessive,
Excessive.
too.
Joined excessive at the end of 2006, and we retired the pro team at the end of 2014.
Oh, 8 years. Then.
Dang. Did you play that long? No.
Yeah,
Dang.
Yeah.
every event. Oh, I think I missed one because I had to go back to England to get my US, my England, my visa for the US worked out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this earlier. In the chat room, is the United Kingdom a country? And is England a country?
This is stuff that I should know, and I should have learned at school.
I don't know.
But I'm old now.
No, because it's Europe.
Yeah, Europe's a continent.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna Google it tonight.
Europe is a
XSV1 Ninja, is that Cheech?
Europe is a union.
Germain?
Yeah, I think it's Jermaine.
Jermaine, is that you?
XSV1 Ninja.
Is Walmart a country? Look at the picture. Is it Cheech? You can tell. It looks like Cheech.
So we have England/UK became irrelevant after 1776. That was pretty good.
Is a collection of countries. England
Yeah.
is a country.
So
That's what I said earlier.
So
I
if the United Kingdom is a collection of countries, why is the United Kingdom represented at the United Nations? And England is not.
Maybe because they just speak for all of them.
Eddie, your face is blocked out by the
I can't
chat.
do anything about it. I can't go.
I know,
if I go
well, that's
closer
why
to
I
Brad,
was
I'm
like,
gonna be on Brad's
I
back.
keep moving
That's
over.
why I was
Let
like,
me move over a little bit. There we go.
Just sit over it.
There
Yeah,
we
it's
go.
easy.
I still want to be climbing your back. Your back hurts. You're getting old. I don't want to hurt it even more.
Rob Hammond. $20. Thank you, sir. So yeah, you're entered to win this AccuLock Light barrel kit.
Great Britain is Scotland, England, Wales. We said that earlier. Just
Yeah. Yeah. What about Ireland, though?
well, that's
Ireland's not technically in Great Britain. I don't know. Anyway,
Let's go back to paintball.
it's very
Yeah.
confusing. Everyone's like, "Oh, UK is Scotland, England, and Ireland." Yeah, yep, sorta. There's also a anyway. What do you think about buying used paintball guns? Yeah. So if someone comes into the paintball store and they ask, "Hey, should I buy a new gun or should I look on eBay for used stuff?" What are your guys' typical responses?
Look at that. It's almost like it was set for it.
Well,
Why buy
other,
your gun from us?
other than like you get free shit from Extreme.
The benefits of buying a brand new, it's like, would you rather buy a used car or a new car?
Yeah,
You know,
sure,
like there's
sure.
there's the people who need a used car because they can't afford that new car.
Yeah.
And then there's the benefits of buying a new car. Everything's new, you know?
And
You get the warranty.
And if
Yeah,
you're just
true.
getting into paintball, that's the biggest mistake I see people make is they come in and say, hey, this is my first gun. I bought it on Craigslist or
It's
eBay.
20 years old.
And they have no idea what they purchased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I had a guy come in and he had an 09 Ego. Swears blind it was a 2011 Ego.
Yeah, you're like,
He
okay.
bought it on Craigslist. You know, that's
not even
where I'm
working.
like, you've got to stick to your local stores or at least interact, because I know a lot of places don't have local stores. At least interact on the internet with people, and then like this YouTube channel, things like that. Then learn a little bit before you make a mistake.
Yeah. They jump into it too quick. Go on Craigslist, buy a gun that's 20
But
years
the
old.
benefits
Sure.
from shopping at a
That's what I
local
was
store
Yeah.
is just the support, the lifetime labor,
Yeah.
the working with the manufacturer if a part goes wrong. The incentives to shop in local outweighs the internet and used by far, if there's a local store to you.
I think Eddie briefly said that, but I think one of the problems with buying a lot of this older high-end stuff is that the Ego is a good example. So you could buy like an 09 Ego for probably $300, $250, something
Yeah.
like that, and a solenoid is $120. So
If you can find one.
yeah, right, they're
Yeah.
rare too. So the issue is the gun's cheap, but in a year, if you have problems, the parts are still very expensive. It's like I use this often too. Like I could go buy a Lamborghini or a Ferrari for 40 grand, but the transmission's like $10,000. So when I need a transmission or brakes and that costs 20 grand, it doesn't really make any sense. And I kind of see that. I look at that as with these high-end old used guns too.
Yeah.
But it is nice to have a peace of mind that, oh, this works when you buy it brand new. And you get that warranty and you can come back to the place you bought it if you have problems. Earlier, Boom Patrol said his Featherlight pants ripped the first day he wore them. Just call Bunker King or whatever. They'll probably give you a brand new pair of pants. It's easy. Eric wants to know, any tips for a returning player?
Tips on what? That'd be my
I
question.
don't know. It's his.
Like tips for gear, tips for playing
Let's say you've played.
Because I've left many times. I returned many times.
Yeah, every time. Every time. Yeah, I don't know. That's so vague. It's a hard question. So, I don't know. But Sosa said, I'm still waiting for my DNA Infamous pants to arrive.
I don't believe they're in yet, are they?
I don't think they've had Infamous hasn't it yet.
Yeah, not to sell. I think they've had their first run for the team to wear, but I don't believe
Yeah.
I think they're still
they're
doing
doing
pre-orders.
pre-orders. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And because I know they're going to call me as soon as they have them in, because we're going to bring them into the store here and have them on Black Friday Paintball.com.
So I was talking to Callie Kevin Rudolph from Infamous, and I asked for a pair. So I'm probably going to try to get a pair of those pants, and I want one of the triggers for the 170R because I want to put that
Yeah, they
on
have
my
some
gun.
nice stuff.
Yeah, I like I like how I talk about this often too. I think that as paintball players and pro players, it's very difficult to make money. None of these guys really get paid. So guys,
Select few.
yeah, it's hard, right? You got to be an
Yeah.
Infamous, really. Not Infamous.
It's nice. You gotta be
You
on
have to be on
Heat or
Heat,
Impact.
Impact, and then like some of the guys in the Ironman, and like
Russians.
there's a sporadic couple of people. But it's hard to make money. So I like how these, players are trying to get themselves out there to get more paintball famous, and how Infamous are actually making products so their team can make money and then practice more, or maybe give some money back to the players or whatever.
I said this on last week's live stream for our live stream. Travis Lemansky, he knows what he's doing when it comes to
Yeah.
making products. So his soft good line, he worked for years with JT, then Empire. So and then I think he went with Vulcan for a little bit, but he's been
Yeah.
around and making good quality soft goods for a long time. So I know those pants are going to be good. His
Yeah,
gloves are
Travis-
going to be good.
He's got other stuff too. Aren't they doing like that FDNY thing or
FDN,
FD, whatever that stands
yes.
for?
Heating jacket.
The
Yeah, they
heated
have, like, the
jackets,
jacket
scarves,
heated stuff.
gloves. Yeah, it's good. He's good,
There's
good at working
something
with
else
soft goods.
too. I don't know if there might not be something else. What are those cards you have to the right?
Those ones.
Oh, these?
The ones he keeps
These are
passing
just
up?
on our counter for. So what we do when somebody comes in and asks questions about buying their first gun, we'll write down things that they need to know, and on this is just the incentives
Oh.
why to shop here. Instead
That's
of
a-
buying on Amazon or things like that. And when you bring this back, it shows you came into the store to do some research. So at the top, we give you a free gift when you come back in with this.
I actually like that area so you can tell people stuff.
We already
Yeah,
done,
or we'll write okay, your package price comes to this. Just so they can go home around Christmas time. People are doing research
Sure.
for Christmas and stuff, so we just do it for that.
I like that.
P-
AC, $1.99 super chat. First of all, I kind of skipped some of you guys that did super chats because we were talking and a lot of stuff came in really fast. But if you did and I kind of ignored you, I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. I saw everyone, and I say it's awesome all the time. So thank you guys. But AC wants to know Planet Eclipse FL. What does FL stand for? Featherlight?
Featherlight.
Freaking lame. Planet Eclipse FL barrel kit or Deadly Wind barrel and inserts.
These,
I've
they
never
both.
used
I know what I would say. What do you think, Eddie?
I've only used the FL barrel. I've never used a deadly
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah. Neither have I.
Yeah. So I've never even seen anyone use a deadly one.
Well, Deadly
Oh,
Wind
yeah, you have.
makes
I don't think, not that I've seen.
makes the barrel for Eclipse, I believe. Correct.
Technically, part of it. Yeah, yeah.
So
Maybe the whole thing. I don't actually know.
and they, yeah, I think they do. Yeah, and they're both going to be good. It's just with the Deadly Wind, can you get more options?
Yeah,
easier and
yeah.
cheaper? So
yeah,
maybe that's a win.
Yeah. So I like that Planet Eclipse barrel more, but what's kind of cool about the Deadly Wind stuff is it just takes inserts, right? So, you can get one insert and the barrel, and that's like $130, and then you're good. Or, later on you can slowly add inserts into that. So it's more versatile and maybe kind of cheaper, I guess.
But the Eclipse barrel is, if I was buying the barrel kit and
Yeah, yeah.
building it myself, I would buy the Eclipse one.
Me too.
personally.
But barrels are barrels. Buy good paintballs. Featherlight versus Breakout versus Supreme version 2. Which ones? So that's the Bunker King Featherlight pants, the Virtue Breakout pants, and the Bunker King Supreme version 2 pants. Well, I think it depends, right? So those Supreme pants have pads all over them. So
yeah,
they're
it's a whole different.
they're heavy. Yeah, they're whole different pants.
The breakout's right in the middle, and then the featherlight, I would say the
I know,
lightest
right?
ones.
Yeah, they are kind of like
Are these
lighter,
around the same
heavier.
Because I think I really like these.
Those are the most durable
I
kind of lightweight material you're gonna get. But I would say the breakout
I
because
prefer.
it's the middle.
Yeah, so the Featherlight
Not
pants are maybe too light,
Yeah.
and those Breakout pants are a little heavier. But the Supreme pants, for me, are probably a little too heavy.
It's just like paintballs change with those pants. Like remember back in the day, like those huge JT pants, you'd get like those super big padding,
Yeah.
and it'd be super baggy, and you want them baggy. And now it's all about slim fit. Like
Thank
you see the
God.
guys wearing the joggers, and
It's crazy.
it's all tight.
Which is like those new pants, like the Featherlight and Breakout pants.
Yeah,
I
'Cause
like
it's that
those
slim
ones.
fit now.
I have the Feather. What pants do you have?
We have the JT pants.
The
actually.
Glide pants, right?
Yeah, but
Glide branded JT.
Yeah, they were the cool JT, like the pants that X Factor
wears,
wears.
yeah.
How they're technically the Glide pants by GI, but they say JT like old school, and then you got that cool JT. Or they might say excessive. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
They say excessive too.
They're pretty cool.
Pretty hip.
I like them. So the Featherlight pants I wear, and they're maybe a little bit too light, so I really kind of do like those Breakouts, just because I feel like the material might be a little bit more durable on those. So
Someone asked about the new Field 1 gun that was showed.
where is that person?
New Field 1 gun. Kai Chow.
Oh, Tomcat. So, I don't know, dude. So, I have a couple friends who've shot it and used it. But that's all I know.
Yeah,
I
they
actually.
all used them at the last NXL.
Yeah,
correct?
so-
The whole
Yeah.
Dynasty crew.
So it's what's weird to me though is that, like Eric Crandall says that Eric Crandall's the guy who's pretty much in charge of Field 1, and he's been saying that they're actually not finished guns. Like the guns that they will release will be a lower operating pressure. So it's weird to me that they're putting Dynasty guys out there at a pro tournament with guns that aren't working like they should, or like they're not working well.
Maybe just to test the bolt design, or if it's different.
Yeah, but like, why?
Once you
If you're
change
gonna
the
go to a
pressure.
tournament, like, and you're gonna shoot the most brittle paint on the planet, why are you gonna have a high pressure gun? So I don't know. The whole thing's weird to me. I'm not sure. I mean, absolutely they want
I'm
to test it.
surprised they would be able to bring in that. They would bring in that many guns for the whole squad. So let's say 10. At not maybe the first couple I could understand, but you would think if they're bringing 10 in, they're pretty close.
It's worked. Yeah, for sure. I know that they.
So maybe the first one that you saw Ryan use or Yosh or something may be operating pressure wise, but I bet you Dallas guns would have been.
The guns they had at Capital Edge were not the final bolt.
Yeah, but
version,
the
I
ones at
guess.
Dallas were different. They were
They had
taped up.
tape on them.
Yeah.
But That's
But it's
But
only
you never
when they were
know.
at Capital Edge was only
That's
a week
true.
before Dallas.
Yeah.
So they didn't change anything, did they? from
No,
that?
they shouldn't. I hope not. I mean, I hope they're not going in with brand new guns to a tournament. That'd be crazy. So I don't know. I know that their goal probably is by the end of the year. I think I heard by the end of the summer.
We heard
But
about it like last year, like when they first took it over.
Yeah, this is a
dude, this is if they go into November, this will be the 3rd year that they've been working on the
Okay, I
Force.
say we've heard about it for a while.
Because they announced it at Paintball Extravaganza in like 2016, I think. In
I mean,
February
I like
2016.
I like the
yeah,
fact
yeah,
that
They're taking
those guys are working on it to try
Yeah.
and get it right, and they're not rushing it to market.
That's for sure.
We've seen a lot of guns rushed to market throughout different manufacturers,
many,
and it's a fail.
many.
So
And it's made well. I mean, I've wanted to. We live close, and I've wanted to go down there. So I know that I just have to get a hold of Eric Crandall and probably try to go down there and make a video on the gun before it's out.
yeah, do like a factory.
I mean,
tour
I would like
if
something
they have
like
something
that.
where it's
Yeah.
looking- that'd be cool.
Factory tours would be cool. I don't know what it looks like inside there.
Yeah,
it could
that's
be
right.
200 square feet. So who knows? What else we got here?
Maybe it is.
So anybody just joining us, we are
Oh yeah.
going to pick a winner at the end of the
Oh,
live
that's right.
stream.
Huh? Oh, that's mine.
For this barrel kit, all you have to do is a super chat. This is not Brad's idea. I just did it if you're joining us late. So super chat enters you, and before the end, we will pick a winner.
And it's coming close. Like a couple minutes, we're gonna end this thing, and I'm gonna pick someone. Open second with a $5 super chat. Is a Freak XL worth buying if you already have the original Freak kit?
My answer would be probably not. Those
Yeah.
2 extra, is it 2 extra inches?
3.
3 inches?
I think it goes 5 to 8.
I mean, it depends what you're talking about. Inches, if you get a few extra inches, can be a lot. But I would
I'm not gonna
definitely. No, you guys don't take it to the gutter.
I'm
Now
not
your
going
wife
It's
to.
probably not worth it.
So your
Probably-
wife's
is that
taking
why
it.
you were laughing?
Yeah.
It's probably not worth it if you already
Yeah.
own the full kit.
And I mean, everyone said that it increased the velocity a bunch, and I did a test on this channel where I tested both those barrels with like hand-picked paint and like math, and I did not see a difference at all. There's supposed to be a velocity increase, but it didn't happen.
It'll still work great, but
So we're going to right now
count up the super chats.
figure out how to give this away.
And Gina's not been on the super chat, so she doesn't know anybody.
I don't even know what super chat means.
Yep, she doesn't even know what super chat means. So she's gonna. Brad's gonna give her a number, and she's just gonna randomly pick it, guys. She don't see how much anybody super chatted. She knows nothing. Wow, didn't think you'd let me get away with saying she knows nothing.
Oh, I just was totally ignoring you.
There you go.
I didn't even hear
Doing
you
what she
say.
usually does, just block you
Let
out.
me have a look if anybody else is commenting anything in the chats. Oh,
see,
there's
gotta get one
more
last
just
in.
entered.
Looks like you're not winning again.
Okay, 45. We're all done.
No more super
Oh,
chat.
all right.
46. You gotta let him
All
in.
right, Brian, you're in. That's all.
No more. 46.
Well,
is
you can
the
keep
number.
super chatting, but I'm not giving you. I'm not giving him the.
46 is the number. So just like today with Kelly and Ryan, where they have to pick a number between one and something of the audience.
But then that means I
What's
win
Kelly and
something.
Ryan?
So you missed.
It's a
I'm
morning
sorry.
show when you get old.
Kelly and Ryan?
40,
Ryan Seacrest?
46
Oh.
He has a
was the
morning
number
show?
46.
46.
46.
Okay,
You got to pick a number between 1 and 46. I almost said 0,
I got it.
but you could still do that.
So say it out loud.
29.
29.
So Brad will check back on his screen.
I just gotta go down and count. You got it, Brad.
The pressure. Drum roll.
That's my forever age.
29.
Excessive one ninja.
Wow. An
I'm
excessive
going to go with
person.
this person knows Junior because it says good job, Junior,
Wow.
in his super
Yeah,
chat.
and
We
Gina
know that
can't
guy.
see any screens, guys,
No,
so
I cannot.
she randomly
No.
picked it.
That's because I'm always 29 forever. I'll never
So-
age past that.
Ninja,
Okay.
excessive one
Yeah.
ninja. Comment with your real name in the comments now, so Brad knows who is going to contact him.
Excessive one ninja.
I know who it is.
Yeah, I know who it is
You
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You don't even know who it is, but I know who it is.
we know who it is.
Well, that's helpful. That makes it way easier.
There you go.
Yeah.
They commented. Oh no,
No, that's excessive one. That's Steven. That's
Yeah.
Steven Middleton.
I gotta find.
And if he's not here and doesn't comment, then
Oh
what?
no, I'll
We have
figure
to
it out.
pick another number.
No,
Oh, he's going to screenshot who it is.
I'll like figure it out. I'll make it work somehow.
Thank you guys. That was a lot of fun doing
Okay.
that little giveaway, and it helps Brad's channel. So
Junior loves to give away
Certainly.
stuff.
on behalf of
I feel
Extreme
bad.
Paintball,
I don't like. I'll give stuff away, but I don't want to make people pay money.
I know you didn't, and I didn't even think about it.
It's
I just
fine with me.
couldn't think
could've
how
done like
to.
$1.
I didn't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
people
I
could
didn't
do
it.
$1, and
It was
I
he did
couldn't
it.
think of a way to separate it.
You couldn't just
it would have
pick
been
everybody
too
in the
many in
comments.
chats.
I know. Normally I do. I don't know what I've done normally on YouTube giveaways. It was when they used to be able to message people because they took messaging away like literally a month ago. I can't message people, but people can message me.
Why can't you message people?
Somebody's
'Cause
going
you
to
have to have
change their
the
name
right
real
channel.
quick.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
Send it to
saying.
somebody who's still here.
Well, yeah.
Well, really, we did say that they
They
had
had to
to
stay
be
till the
in.
end. Because how will you ever reach them?
That's
I
true.
don't know. Now it's getting
I think it's up to Brad.
more
Yeah,
confusing.
it's up to Brad.
Okay.
It's like,
Excessive One Ninja, you won.
There you go.
I don't think excessive one ninja is it?
Just do Patreon giveaways. Well, yeah, I don't have a Patreon either, so
Oh, you got
that's
rid of it, huh?
So you
that's
stopped that?
talking about that too. Yeah, I don't know yet. So anyway, yep, it's much appreciated everyone that came by. I kind of like this idea. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, it's never easy.
Kind of this
When you
idea,
go
but don't like
from-
you guys around me.
When you go from doing it on your
Yeah.
own, the question is going to be, did they like it? Did your audience like it?
You can tell by watch time. We'll figure that out later.
Ah, there we go.
So I 100% appreciate everybody who comes by and watches these, likes, comments, and does whatever. So it's greatly appreciated for super chats as well.
So that's the guy who won it. He said,
This is the guy who won
Well,
it, who
It
texted.
was Jermaine.
He didn't comment his name because he didn't want to win it. Because now he's commented that, I will tell you, he works for us.
And I had no idea.
So,
Literally.
yeah, Gina didn't know. So we'll
No
do it
idea.
again, Brad.
do it again.
Wow.
I can't believe you picked Cheech.
What is the chance?
His name is Jermaine.
Picked Jermaine.
See, she knows his name.
Have you still got the list?
Okay, so a number between 1 and 46 that's not 29. 46, right? That's what it
Just
was.
do
Yeah.
the 28. Just do the one before. It's
Sure.
easy to find the thing.
It is easier.
See?
Yeah, we'll let Gina do it. Because you've seen people's names.
Well, that was
so
her
you know.
forever age, so now we gotta go.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Junior's lucky number, and it's 23.
Isn't that my jersey number?
Yep, that's why it's my lucky number.
I was like,
Not
that-
really, but it is
pretty
my
sure that
lucky
is my
number.
jersey
Whenever I
number.
play for him on roulette when we gamble.
That's my
so-
jersey number.
Is it?
Yeah.
What number?
23.
David, what is that?
Schwenning.
Schwenning?
He said he should do a video for the stretching guy.
David Schwenning.
Is winning.
Okay, now we gotta figure out David.
David Schwenning.
It's okay.
So he's won it.
You somehow are gonna get this barrel kit. David. We'll figure it out. Hopefully you're still in here. If you're still in this chat,
Oh, you messed it up.
I don't know. David Schwenning, send me an email to brad@paintballruinedmylife.com. That's
There
pretty
we
easy. So hopefully you win this somehow.
We will get it.
Did win
We'll
it. I
figure
think
it
he
out.
did win it.
Hopefully, yeah. David, winner.
Schwenning.
Okay, guys.
It's blocking my face.
David, I'm gonna figure out.
It's literally just-
I'll figure out how to get a hold of
We
you.
can
I'll
reply
like
to his comment, correct?
post stuff on
There you go.
Facebook or do something. I'll figure it out. Okay, guys.